30 pounds gone, 5 months, 0 gym visits. I have the photos, the blood work, and the bank statements to prove it. Stick around for 60 seconds. I'm handing you the exact system, step by step. No fluff, no excuses. Pull up your phone right now. Seriously. Go to your bank account and scroll back to January. How many times did you see that gym charge? $49.99, $59.99, maybe $79.99 hit your account? And how many times did you actually walk through those doors? Because here is the brutal truth about America's fitness industry in 2026. 73% of people who buy a gym membership in January stop going by February 15th. That is not a coincidence. That is a business model. These gyms are designed to sell memberships to people who will never show up. Your guilt funds their profit. I know this because I lived it. In 2024, I paid $720 in gym membership fees across 12 months. Total workouts completed inside that gym, 11. That is $65.45 per visit. And I still gained 14 pounds that year. Something was broken. Not my motivation, but the entire approach I was taking to fitness. So I made a decision that most people in the fitness space will never tell you to make. I canceled the membership. Walked away from the machines, the locker rooms, the judgmental glances, and the $8 protein shakes at the front counter. And I built something that actually worked. Today, I am walking you through every single piece of that system. The exact workouts, the exact nutrition, the exact weekly schedule, and the exact mindset shift that made 30 pounds disappear in 5 months without spending a single dollar on a gym. Before we get into the system, I need to dismantle the biggest lie the fitness industry sells every single American who walks through their doors. The lie is this: you need a gym to lose weight. Here is the actual science. Fat loss, real sustainable fat loss, is driven by one thing above everything else: a calorie deficit. Your body burns more energy than you consume, and it pulls from stored fat to make up the difference. That process happens whether you are on a $5,000 commercial treadmill or walking around your neighborhood in $30 sneakers. A 2023 study published in the Journal of Obesity tracked 1,200 adults across 18 months. One group exercised exclusively at home. The other group trained at commercial gyms. The results? Home group lost an average of 18.2 pounds. Gym group lost 19.6 pounds. The difference, 1.4 pounds over a year and a half. But here is the number that actually matters. The home group had a 67% adherence rate. The gym group had 41%, meaning far more home exercisers actually finished what they started. Consistency obliterates intensity every single time. The best workout is the one you actually show up for. A 25-minute bodyweight circuit in your living room that you do 4 times per week will produce 10 times better results than a perfectly designed gym program you do twice a month because it is 20 minutes away and parking is terrible. And let me hit you with one more number before we move on. A 180-pound person walking at a brisk pace for 45 minutes burns approximately 300 calories. That same person on a commercial treadmill at a gym burns 312. 12 calories. You are not missing anything. What you are missing is a system. And that is what I'm giving you right now. This is the framework. 3 phases, 20 weeks, 30 pounds. I am breaking this down exactly as I ran it so you can copy it starting today. Phase 1, Foundation. Weeks 1 through 4. The goal of Phase 1 is not to destroy yourself. The goal is to build a movement habit so automatic that your brain stops fighting it. Most people fail because they go from 0 to 5 days a week in January, and by week 3, they are injured, exhausted, and quitting. Here is what Phase 1 looks like. Every single day, 8,000 steps. Non-negotiable. This does not require a gym, equipment, or a specific time. Walk to get coffee. Park at the back of the Walmart lot. Take a 15-minute walk after dinner. Stack those steps into your existing day. 3 days per week, a 25-minute bodyweight circuit. Here is the exact routine. 20 bodyweight squats, 15 push-ups, modified on your knees if needed, zero shame. 20 alternating lunges, 30-second plank hold, 15 glute bridges. Rest 60 seconds. Repeat 3 rounds. Done. I did this routine in my living room, in my backyard, in a Marriott hotel room in Cleveland, Ohio. Location is completely irrelevant. I lost 7.2 pounds in phase 1 alone, mostly water weight and inflammation dropping. But the momentum was everything. Phase 2, acceleration. Weeks 5 through 12. By week 5, your body has adjusted. The circuit feels manageable. Now you add resistance. A full resistance band set, light, medium, and heavy, costs between $20 and $28 on Amazon. That is your entire equipment budget for this entire transformation. Do not underestimate bands. A 2019 study in the Journal of Human Kinetics showed resistance band training produces nearly identical muscle activation to free weights for chest, back, and shoulder exercises. Nearly identical. These are not beginner tools. They are legitimate resistance training equipment. The Phase 2 circuit runs 4 days per week, 35 minutes per session. You are adding banded rows, banded Romanian deadlifts, banded lateral walks, resistance push-up variations, and jump squats as a finisher. Every Sunday, one 60-minute steady-state walk with a podcast in your ears. That walk burns 350 to 400 calories and costs you nothing except time. By week 12, I was down 19 total pounds. My resting heart rate dropped from 78 BPM to 64 BPM. My doctor noticed before I even told her what I had been doing. Phase 3, locking in. Weeks 13 through 20. Phase 3 is where most people unravel. You have lost nearly 20 pounds. You hit a plateau, the scale stops moving for 2, 3, maybe 4 weeks. Every single person I have ever spoken to about fat loss has a plateau story. Yours is coming. Plan for it now. When I hit my plateau at week 14, I did not change my workout. I audited my nutrition. Turns out I was eyeballing portions and underestimating my calorie intake by roughly 380 calories per day. A small, honest correction, more precise tracking for 2 weeks, broke the plateau immediately. I also added 2 20-minute height sessions per week to replace 2 of my steady-state sessions. High knees, burpees, mountain climbers, jump rope, squat jumps. 20 minutes of real intensity. By week 20, the scale read 30 pounds down from where I started. Total cost of the entire 5-month transformation, $25 for resistance bands. $14 for creatine monohydrate. $0 in gym fees. $39. Versus the $300 I would have paid in gym membership over the same period. Net savings, $261 plus 30 pounds gone. Let me stop dancing around the part that actually accounts for 80% of your results. Food. Here is the most important sentence in this entire video. Fat loss is a math problem, not a willpower problem. Calories in versus calories out. Your body does not care if those calories came from keto, carnivore, Mediterranean, Weight Watchers, or intermittent fasting. All of those approaches work for one reason. They help people eat less than they burn. That is the only mechanism. Stop searching for the magic diet. Start building a sustainable deficit. My specific approach. I identified my maintenance calories using a free TD calculator online. Mine came out to approximately 2,380 calories per day. I targeted 1,900 to 2,000 calories daily. That created a 380 to 480 calorie daily deficit. Over 20 weeks, that math adds up to roughly 25 to 30 pounds of fat loss, which is exactly what happened. Here are the foods that carried my diet. Eggs, 18 cents per egg, 6 grams of protein each. Greek yogurt, 17 grams of protein per cup, $1.20 at Aldi. Canned tuna, 25 grams of protein per can, 89 cents at any grocery store in America. Frozen vegetables, broccoli, spinach, mixed veggies, $1.29 per bag, virtually 0 calories, massive volume. Chicken breast, $2.99 per pound, 31 grams of protein per 3.5 ounces. Black beans, 89 cents per can, 15 grams of protein and 15 grams of fiber. Oats, 12 cents per serving, keeps you full for 4 hours. Every single item on that list is available at your nearest Walmart, Kroger, Aldi, or Publix. This is not a wealthy person's diet. This is a strategic person's diet. I kept my daily protein between 150 and 170 grams. High protein does 3 things that matter for weight loss. It keeps you feeling full, which means you eat fewer total calories naturally. It protects your muscle tissue while you are losing fat. And it has a higher thermic effect. Your body burns more calories just digesting it compared to carbs or fats. The one supplement I used and recommend, creatine monohydrate, 5 grams per day. $14 for a 2-month supply at any pharmacy or on Amazon. Creatine supports workout performance and helps you maintain lean muscle during a calorie deficit. The research behind creatine is more comprehensive than virtually any other supplement on the market. Everything else in the supplement aisle is a marketing budget with a shaker bottle. I tracked everything. Here is exactly what the scale showed and what changed physically each month. Week 1, starting weight, 214 pounds. Lost 3.4 pounds. Majority water weight and sodium reduction. Energy was rough. Did not miss a single day of steps. Week 2, 210.6 pounds. Continued 3 times per week circuit. Total steps for the week, 59,200. Clothes felt slightly looser around the waist. Week 4, 207.1 pounds. Down 6.9 pounds total. Sleep quality noticeably improved. Waking up 20 minutes before my alarm naturally. First real sign that my body was responding positively. Week 8, 199.8 pounds. First time under 200 pounds in 4 years. Took a photo, sat with it for a minute. Genuinely emotional. Week 12, 194.4 pounds, down 19.6 pounds total. Resting heart rate at 64 BPM, down from 78. Doctor mentioned my blood pressure dropped from 128/84 to 116/74 at routine checkup. Added resistance bands at week 5, 4 sessions per week now. Week 14, plateau. 193.9 pounds for 3 straight weeks. Audited food intake. Found the 380 calorie daily miscalculation. Corrected tracking. Maintained patience. Week 18, 186.2 pounds. Height added at week 15. 2 sessions per week, 20 minutes each. Plateau completely broken. Week 20, 183.8 pounds. Final weigh-in for this phase. Exactly 30.2 pounds down from start. Cholesterol improved, blood pressure stable, energy levels the highest they had been since my early 30s. Total gym visits across 20 weeks, 0. I am not going to pretend this was a perfect journey. Here are the 5 mistakes I made, and that I see almost every beginner make, so you can skip them entirely. Mistake 1, going too hard too fast. Week 3, I decided to do a 90-minute workout because I felt great. 2 days later, I could barely walk downstairs. Took 5 days completely off to recover. Lost an entire week of momentum. The rule, never increase your workout volume by more than 10% from one week to the next. Mistake 2, stopping food tracking too early. I felt confident after week 6 and quit logging my meals. Over the next 2 weeks, I drifted to approximately 2,280 calories per day, 300 above my target. The scale reflected it 3 weeks later. Track your food for at least 10 to 12 weeks. Portion awareness takes time to build. Mistake 3, daily weigh-ins. Your body weight fluctuates between 2 and 5 pounds every single day based on water retention, sodium intake, and digestive timing. Weighing yourself every morning and panicking at the number is a mental health trap, not a useful data point. Switch to once per week weigh-ins, same day, same time, same conditions. Friday morning, after using the bathroom before eating. Consistent data only. Mistake 4, comparing week 3 of your journey to someone else's week 300. The fitness influencer with the six-pack has been training for 7 to 10 years. The transformation photo you saw on Reddit took 18 months, not 8 weeks. Social media is a highlights reel with no timestamp. Run your own race at your own pace. Mistake 5. Planning to buy equipment before proving consistency. At week 10, I almost bought a $380 home gym setup because I was excited. I did not. I continued with $25 bands. 6 months later, I'm glad I waited because I actually used the bands. Most home gym equipment in America is an expensive piece of furniture that wears clothes by month 3. Earn your equipment. Here is what you do starting today. Not Monday, not after the holidays. Today. This week, 3 commitments only. Commitment 1, 7,500 steps per day for 7 straight days. Set a phone reminder at 7 p.m. that says steps check. If you are under 7,500, you walk around the block until you hit it. Non-negotiable. Commitment 2. Complete the Phase 1 bodyweight circuit 3 times this week. Set the days right now. Pick Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Block the 25-minute slot in your calendar like a meeting you cannot skip. Because it is. Commitment 3. Download Chronometer or MyFitnessPal today. Log everything you eat for 7 days without changing your diet. Just observe. You will learn more about your actual eating habits in 7 days of honest tracking than you have learned in the past 5 years of guessing. That is your only homework. 3 simple actions. 1 week. If you execute all 3, you have already separated yourself from the 73% of people who try and quit. By day 30 of this system, if you show up with consistency, you will be down 6 to 10 pounds, sleeping more deeply, waking up with more energy, and wearing clothes that fit you differently. These are not my projections. These are the documented results from thousands of people who ran a version of this system across the country in 2025 and 2026. Now here is what I need from you right now. Type your starting weight in the comments section below this video. Not because I am judging you. Because research from the Dominican University of California found that people who write down a goal and share it publicly are 65% more likely to achieve it. Your comment is your contract. Own it publicly. If this video gave you one thing, one actual actionable piece of information you did not have 15 minutes ago, hit that subscribe button right now. New videos every Tuesday and Friday. Real strategies. Real data. No nonsense, no fluff, no $300 supplements. And share this video with one person in your life who has been talking about losing weight but has not started yet. Not someone who needs motivation. Someone who needs a system, because now you have one. You do not need a gym. You never did. You need a decision, a plan, and the discipline to execute it starting today. I will see next.